everyone to another episode of Followers of Mayhem. Now, a couple of people have decided to go to dances and duck out of this session because the main focus won't be on the main players for the most part. And this session will be a little bit disjointed, shall we say. We're telling a bit of an out of context story. There's going to be a lot of things happening, and it's... What am I doing? You don't care. You don't need to know this. So, in the last episode, the camp was set up, everyone arrived in Lundruck, and the party has been preparing. Letters were sent out to generals. And the party has been waiting to hear back from the rogues, which are going to be stealing from the treasury so that they can bribe off officials. In this session, the rogues have returned with the money. Butler has approached Bjorna and Alex and informed them of the time and day and the location of where you'll be meeting.
Excellent.
All that's left is for you guys to head on out. But before that, you notice a few new faces around the camp. A couple of druids, a couple of new faces, a couple of old ones. Irene, you were asked to come here.
You there?
Hello?
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 Sorry,
What?
I had to drop out because I'm getting some connection issues.
Okay, can I...
Keep going, don't worry.
Okay.
Yes.
Hold on a moment, that's not... let me just... Nope, that didn't fix anything. Okay. Sorry, Discord decided to make itself full screen the other day, so I'm still trying to get it back to the size it was. But, I've lost my train of thought a bit. Irene, that's right.
Irene.
You... Irene, you were contacted by Sasha, and he said that there's a war going on, and he said, would you like to come and fight? He didn't ask you, he didn't request you, he just said, would you like to?
Irene, curious, and not really wanted to defy Sashalas, agrees to, but not before asking, what do you need me to fight for?
Nah, freedom, I guess.
You don't sound convinced.
They're fighting for freedom. I'm just here to help out.
What are the stakes?
Well, if they fail, the Syndicate will control all of Mayhem, and... yeah.
Then that means Seaville as well.
No.
Alright, just tell me where to point me in the right direction.
You instantly appear in the camp.
That was quick.
Hey. Fiona, we can hear you shifting around.
Sorry about that.
Irene blinks for a minute and bows. She's currently in her human form. Though they see that she is wearing a pink tied skirt with white flowers on it.
Also, in this sudden appearance, a second person appears. Covus Gatius.
What? Hello! How may I serve you today?
Yeah, Lorenzo just
sounds really low.
yeah. The moment he appears, Lorenzo just kind of starts cringing. Oh dear lord, why is he here?
Oh my god.
What? Because I am the finest knight of Seville, of course. What do you
Irene,
need, my lord?
Irene blinks and as she jumps back. Is that a sea goblin?
Irene, you wound me! It's me, Gomez!
Oh my god.
Yeah, out of character, I don't recall if they were part of the one shot or not.
They
were not.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
They weren't.
Gomez is
Irene,
the kind-
okay.
Okay,
Guys,
if you
guys. One at a
Cobus
time.
is the kind of guy who just expects everyone to know him. So if you don't, that's honestly not a problem.
Yeah, Irene has no idea who he is, so she just holds her trident at him. I don't know who you think you are, but I do not know you.
Are you sure?
Lorenzo holds up a hand and he says, "Steady, Irene. He's an associate of mine."
So, and then Vierna like looks over her shoulder and, oh god, you got another echo.
Lorenzo just slowly shakes his hand. No, I'd argue he's worse.
Oh god. Oh man.
Poor
So-
Vierna.
Vierna starts banging her head against the barricade.
So, while you're rolling your stats, Grizzer, you had a week to get that ready. You know that, right?
Oh, no, that's not for Irene. That's for my rogue.
Okay, well, maybe not do it during the game.
Yeah, this came up a while before the game started. So
Oh, did it? Sorry, I must have. My bad.
Yeah.
So, Allah.
Anyway,
Allah. You have been listening to a certain soundtrack blaring from the tents beside you, and you decided to head north and try and find some peace and quiet. Verlaine did, that is.
Okay.
And you discover this site of the civilians currently talking.
Oh, man. It's too early for this. Is there a good place to nap around here?
He a cat?
I suppose there's probably a place north a little bit, but you want to keep your guard up.
No worries. People don't normally notice when I'm asleep. It's just the noise. I think I'm with some kind of dolphin-looking guy. I cannot get sleep.
It is unfortunate.
I'm gonna have to turn Vienna down. That coughing is really hurting my ears.
I know, I'm sorry.
You've been coughing a
Expect this
lot.
for the next few months, I'm afraid.
Alright, so, you guys are approached by Verlaine, and do you guys do anything, or do you let her continue walking?
To him, this one.
Him.
You can't actually see his eyes in particular, and he's actually like a spotted leopard or a cat. Panther, that's the right word.
Okay.
Yeah. To answer your question here.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
But yeah, Lorenzo actually stops him for a moment. He says, "Actually, hold on for a moment."
His head's drooping to the right a little bit. You still can't tell if it's actually sleeping already or not.
He's sleepwalking while he's fighting. But yeah, Lorenzo still kind of exasperated by the appearance of his companion. he says, "Are you perchance participating in this war?"
There's a sleep bubble coming from his nose.
Lorenzo slowly raises up his hand and then clicks his fingers.
The bubble snaps as he jolts up a little bit. War. Yes. I was called by Eris to lend aid over here.
Well, if it isn't too much trouble, will you aid us?
I can aid you in many ways. That much I can guarantee.
Very well. Thank you, Mr.
Fairlane.
Fairlane. At the very least, I won't go as half as mad as I intended today.
An explosion of paper bursts out of the big tent, and you watch as an elf dashes over to Butler like a giddy schoolgirl and begins bouncing up and down as he explains something, as he talks.
You hear squawks in the background.
You get. Oh yeah. By the way, you only barely hear it because as Kovas is still yammering on and on and on.
Yeah, like he keeps going. Lorenzo's
I didn't
eye
say
starts
you could-
twitching.
I didn't say you could hear him. I just said that you saw him.
Yeah, but I imagine Corvus doesn't help.
And there are distant
is
swaths
far.
of birds in the distance.
But yeah, Lorenzo's eye starts twitching.
So, eventually, Butler approaches Alex, Vienna. He approaches Vienna and he motions Alex over and he says, "So who are you going with to these meetings? Do you need any reinforcements?"
And yes, and Lorenzo only for my meeting. I think big force would not be smart.
Alex?
Well, I imagine a few trusted individuals would help. Maybe let's see, the you know what? Alex doesn't know, so he'll look to the group and just like at a glance, what does Corvus look like he's capable of aside from chatting?
Vienna?
Huh?
What does
Corvus look like he's capable of?
He in Kovas, no R, and well,
So he's
he doesn't seem to be wearing any armor, but he's got a really big trident on him.
So he's like a monk or something?
Or something.
Or something.
Oh, okay.
A barbarian?
Probably. Anyway.
Irene
Well,
still
Vierna's
has no
confident.
Irene still has no idea what Corvus is.
Kovas. And he's
Kovas.
by the way, for reference, he's a Triton with blue scales.
Okay.
Oh.
I got it.
For his own meetings, he'll probably take some muscle. So I'll say maybe. Are we just picking from a team B?
Pick whoever you want.
All right. Bit of muscle, Grisura, and maybe for a bit of distance support. What maybe we'll say Rura comes along too.
Alrighty. Let me just add them to the map real quick. And okay. So After you do that, Butler then nods and says, and then he points to Irene, Covis, Verlaine, and let me scroll down to where his sheet is. No wait, Lorenzo.
Yeah.
And he points to them and says, cough cough, and he says, you guys go as well. And then after ordering them to go with, he walks over to Judah and he simply says, you want to bring your forces over and just have them be on standby nearby in case of trouble?
Oh, yes, sir.
Just make sure they're well hidden.
Hmm.
He gives us.
We got the strix for that. They have patterned feathers.
He nods and then gives a salute, and he heads back over to tell Elnath why dragon chocolates are not a good material for war devices.
Says him.
So, you have your forces aligned and ready. Is there anything you do before you head out for the meetings?
Alara will pop in to argue against Butler about the chocolates are good for war.
Butler is starting to have an eye twitch.
Alara grins.
So, go on.
Nothing.
Anything else anyone wants to do before you head to the meetings?
Just right quick, Alex just wishes Empire and everyone good luck, and then that'll be it.
No. MP will sort of jump into the air and go, yeah, we're going to war! That's
You are
terrible!
ultimately-
You're about...
This.
All the birds raise their spears.
You guys stay safe.
Death is but another journey. But yes, I'll try to stay safe.
Alright, but yeah, that's it.
Alright. So, you head to the meeting place. You guys can set yourselves out at wherever you want to be. Judah, for simplicity, I've removed your forces, but you can say they're hiding in the trees or whatever. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Just to make things simple.
that's fair.
But yeah, set yourselves up and decide how you're tackling the first meeting with Commander Nalfine.
I should probably at least be visible. And as Alex approaches him, I'm just gonna quickly put a quick Eagle Splendor on him. You know, just don't leave stuff to chance. You know.
Okay.
So I got advantage on my charisma checks. Awesome.
Oh, Bailey will cast this. Oh, why am I whispered? Let me change that real quick.
I can change it, but alright. Is everyone ready?
For the most part,
Yep.
yes.
I did
Judah-
cast. I cast Pass Without Trace for those who want to hide in the forest.
Okay. Those of you hiding, roll stealth and add 10 to your roll.
Okay, let me see if I can just... Where is it? There he is. Stealth is dexterity.
That's a
Okay.
16. That's terrible.
Okay.
I
With
got 14.
24 plus 10. Alright. So, does Irene hide or does she go and stand with the others?
He stands with the others.
Okay. I'm gonna say Grisura and Rura both pick places to hide. Just
Third.
what about Kovis?
And he's not gonna hide. He likes to be visible.
Eh.
Okay. Alright. So you wait on the simple dirt and cobble road that leads towards the city. A nice neutral place with plenty of places to hide, but a clear road so you can see who's coming. And sure enough, you do see a drow slowly begin to walk towards the view wall. Behind him, a small little force made up of drow and kobolds. Weapons at the ready, but not aimed at them. They're on alert and are ready for anything, but they're not openly, aggressively trying to kill you just yet. They stop about... Hold on a moment. Yeah. They stop about... I'll say 60 feet away. Enough distance that you guys can talk, but not far close enough that you can just run up and stab them.
So, seeing them stop, Alexander calls out, Commander Nalfane, I presume?
Yes.
Nalfine! Nalfine, it's been such a long time. How are you? Like, Bjerna, I just gives him a bright smile that you are not used to seeing on her.
I cannot complain. The blood has been spilt well, and the fights are gory and beautiful.
I think you...
Anyway, just roll with it. So, yes. I imagine the first question on your mind is, why have we brought you here?
That is the first question, yes.
And Alex walks forward just a few paces, but not far enough to be away from the group. Well, I have a proposition for you, Commander. Will you hear me out?
I am listening.
How well are you treated within the Syndicate?
It pays the bills.
Well, what would you say to that if you joined forces with us, we could provide you with a better life?
What would this joining of forces entail precisely?
It does demand. I will not lie, it does demand a bit, as I am sure it is not a risk even you are willing to take. However, for the sake of full transparency with those I negotiate with, what I am asking for you is that we join forces and, in turn, we topple the Syndicate together.
He glances to Vienna for a moment. And you can see the intelligence hidden behind his eyes. He knows how smart and wily Vienna can be. Is that all?
Well, that is the essence of it, yes.
It may seem simple, but I understand it is asking much of you. I do not consider you a fool. After all, well, you're a commander of an army, no less. However, well, you have likely seen the treatment and how horrified people are under the syndicate. How they're exploited. I'm sure it means nothing to you, but, well, let me put it this way. Those who are close to her, well, I imagine she wouldn't suffer any sort of dissent. She could just as easily replace you with someone else who is just as complacent and, well, clearly who's not as intelligent as you. You're a smart man. You'll know when to retreat. But, well, considering this is Julie we're talking about, she wants people complacent. She wants people who will follow her command without question.
I do not have much need for this flattery. Though he does appear to be in thought over it. If there's nothing else you want to offer, roll me persuasion.
Well, we do. Well, we do. Also, we'd be willing to pay you quite the large sum. Half before the battle, half after.
There is that brain I knew you had. He begins to step forward. Roll me
Alright.
Roll me persuasion for me, please.
Alright, persuasion, come on.
You have
With
advantage. Yes, I know, he has advantage.
Alright, 20.
Wait. On Lorenzo's thing? I think you rolled it on the wrong thing.
Oh. Shit, sorry. Let me try that again.
Okay. So he stops about 10 feet away from Alex, and then he says, "Those terms are of fair value. We shall be in other places, on the toilet, perhaps, when the fighting begins."
Parfait. And like, Bjorn is like slipping into Elvish for this. Which in this context is French.
I just wanted to give him a thick accent, sorry.
Well, elves have French accents, and Elvish is the same as French. I just decided that now.
Okay.
Fair enough, anyway.
How do you say it?
But yes, and Alex Anyway, Alex does nod and gives a shrug. It's a reasonable excuse.
Let it not be said, though. If you do betray us, I will hang your buttocks up on the rear of that guild you're so fond of. And I will personally hand you, and he glances to Vienna, my dear, I think the word is mon ami?
Mon ami?
Mon ami, yeah, that's it. My
No,
dear
actually,
mon...
wait, what are you trying to translate?
My dear friend.
Ma chère amie.
There we go. Ma chère amie.
Well, you school French.
And if you betray me, my chère amie, I will not hesitate to drag you to your mother, as I am sure you are aware.
I am sure you. Well, I am sure you, and I am sure of your intent.
He offers his hand and then says, "This is the only way that she would potentially not kill me for what treason I am about to commit."
You are taking a huge risk, and I acknowledge that. Alex raises his hand and shakes Nalphane's.
He shakes it back and then he says, "Then it is settled." And I'm just going to say you guys briefly step away to exchange the money and all that, and then you come back to prepare for the next meeting. Does that sound about right?
Yeah.
Okay. So before he leaves, he does look to Fiona and he gives a very brief smile and he says, "Yes, I do remember our time working together fondly too, my chérie." And then he and his troops begin to walk away.
As he like gets out of earshot, Lorenzo, as everyone's getting ready, Lorenzo does sort of say out loud, "Drow are as creepy as I recall hearing."
There is a collective sigh as
no,
the tension is released.
No, not Drow. Just him. I don't suppose it'd take too long to have a shower before the next one.
I mean, you can if you want.
Oh, you need to.
Well, if there's if there's time, then Deanna's gonna do that.
Alrighty.
I mean, if it won't delay the next meeting or anything.
Nah, you got time. The next meeting is sort of a grizzled, old-looking sort of guy. He's got a very long, sweeping beard and eyes that are wizened with age. This man brought a similar amount of people, but it doesn't take a genius to notice the very subtle shifting of the trees as various other units move into position.
Well, he came prepared.
Hey, Belren.
Good day. Wait. Good day.
Hey. So Vierna just kicks open the big chest of money.
He looks to it and then he says, "Ah, yes. You always known how to speak to me."
You'd get the other half after the battle.
Very well. He goes and picks it up and then he waves a hand and you just see about 100 to 200 people stand up from the forest and begin to walk away as he turns in. They just begin to head out.
Thank you for your cooperation, Commander Berlin.
Belren.
Belren, sorry.
Well, I can only be so polite to those who do know how to speak my language, unlike your bitch of a mother. No offense.
Nothing I have.
Alex just kind of shrugged. Alex at that just kind of shrugs. I'm over it.
And then, finally, the last one to arrive actually arrives by landing face first into the ground, followed by some drow and another kobold who is holding a bazooka, of all things. Hold on, that's a little too far ahead. One back, and shoot. Wait, oh, I did, sorry. Okay. Did you guys see that? I totally flew. I bet you weren't expecting that.
Sure, no, I wasn't. Good to see you too, Niklo.
I can still surprise you even after 20 years.
Well, I'll admit that was certainly impressive.
He just puffs his chest out with much pride and a shit-eating grin on his face.
Well, Commander Niccolo, I presume.
I am indeed the great Commander Niccolo, Master Inventor. Yes, it was all
I've heard
my
tales
doing.
about you, Commander.
Oh, I'm sure. Do go on, though.
Well, I've heard how much of an amazing warrior you are, and fearless at that, which you've clearly demonstrated.
Ha! Alright, so, the glorious battle aside, tell me, what did you want?
To offer you fortune and glory in exchange for your help.
And not just fortune, but Alex does walk a little closer and leans in a little closer, and he leans in a little. Plus, well, as I've said before, you consider yourself a great warrior, do you not?
Oh yes, I'm the only kobold that survived this long. I should be dead.
Well,
kobolds typically only live like 10 to 30 years. Just for reference.
Well, that's because adventurers keep killing them, the heartless bastards.
Continue, Alex.
Well, here's an offer I believe you can't refuse.
Is it a retirement package
glorious-
that doesn't involve death?
Well, yes, we can definitely offer you that,
Sold.
but you don't want to hear my main argument?
I don't need any argument. I'm just here for the kicks. Oh, and, it'd be nice to retire without, oh, I'm just gonna be killed off. Death is kind of...
like
Go on.
Three guesses what the Syndicate retirement package involves.
Wow, the Syndicate just gets worse and worse the more I hear about it. But it's not just that, and well, seeing as we already sold you anyway, I might as well sweeten the deal a little bit, if you don't mind.
Alright.
Well, what we're asking for you is to join our cause. And can you imagine it? The glorious battles you'd have the underdogs against the overdogs. Taking down such a massive organization as the Syndicate and having Joulet and everyone in it bend to your knees. Tell me that doesn't sound enticing.
He's already starting to bounce up and down on his feet in excitement. Yeah.
But I've sold you, haven't I?
Alright. So what do I sign? Come on. Do I shake hands? Do I get it? What do I do? Come on.
So it's a deal then? Alex, with a flourish kind of holds out his hand.
He takes it, slaps it, shakes it, and then says, "Deal!"
Alright then, good doing business with you.
They take the money and you can just you just watch as he loads the money into the bazooka and then steps into the bazooka as the drow negotiator is just watching this with just quite dismay as the other kobold with sunglasses slowly aims it and then fires it. And both him and the chest just go flying into the air about 100 feet, and then they immediately come crashing back down. There's a loud in the distance.
The next installation of the Kobold cannon.
But yeah, Alex is just watching this, and he turns to Vierna and says, I actually kind of like that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm glad we got him.
I mean,
Kobolds.
you gotta admit, he's probably really fun at parties.
Well, it's always a fun time until I'm until the party burns to the ground.
When is it not a party when something burns to the ground?
Let's just say he doesn't really know when to stop and leave it at that.
The final person that you've been waiting for is late. So you've been waiting for a little bit.
But yeah, as we're waiting, Lorenzo sort of leans in and he says, "So, what shall we expect?"
And I couldn't really say. Again, this one's got. Well, she's got a sense of honor, so bribing her is not going to work.
Well, it's a good thing she considers you not a fool then, correct?
And oh, she knows better.
Is there anything you wish for me to do?
Well, there's a specific reason I brought you here.
You begin to hear.
Very well then.
You begin to hear the soft footsteps on the gravel as slowly but surely a lone drow begins to walk towards you.
Okay, do I see any sort of movement in the trees or anything?
Nope.
I mean, I can have the bird folk make perception checks.
Oh, yeah, you can roll perception.
Let's see. Judah himself isn't very good at perception, but I know that's okay.
You don't see any movement in the trees.
That's cool.
Nope.
Alright,
Judah himself doesn't see anything.
okay. So, this lone figure stops about 20 feet away from you, Vienna, and is just looking at you.
Vienna smiles awkwardly and says, "Hello, Mark."
They begin to speak in Elvish.
Yeah, like Vienna is speaking in Elvish as well.
Yeah, I'm just clarifying that because not everyone does.
Yeah.
Yep, so yeah, Alex and Lorenzo should be able to understand this.
Kovis doesn't understand it, and he hasn't been paying attention anyway.
Okay.
What did you say, Alam?
No, don't worry about it.
Okay. So, how long has it been again? Was it 20 years?
Yeah.
Okay. So, she looks to you for a moment longer, and then her head lowers, and she simply says, 20 years.
I know.
20 years.
I'm sorry.
Not a word, not a sight, not a sending.
And yeah, it seems genuinely shitty of me when I look back at it.
She takes a step forward, and then another, slowly beginning to approach you.
And like, I'm unsure what is going to happen next, and I know she's got a big, nasty lance that she likes to stab people with, so I'm prepared for anything.
Her head tilts as she regards you, and her voice speaks out. And she says, "And your excuse for this behavior is what exactly?"
And I wouldn't call it an excuse, but well, I was trying to hide from Mother.
And you told me of your leaving, not why?
And I didn't tell anyone. And like, it wasn't something I really planned in advance or thought through at all. I just, well, I had a chance and I took it.
She is now within 5 feet of you, and she simply folds her arms and looks at you and says, "Give me one good reason why I should not stab you right here and now."
And because I'd rather fix things.
How?
Well, cleaning up the mess cleaning up the mess I left behind. Or do you really think Karen should be in charge?
Your mind has not failed you, I see. She then leans forward, and for a moment, you think she's going to reach for her weapon and slice through you. But instead, she pulls you into a hug.
Oh, okay. That's much worse than the alternative. Like, and Diana said that in undercommon, so... And so, no, I don't think anyone else understands that one.
General
Yeah,
Vark,
virtually no one here understands it.
General Vark just sort of gives this slight smile, almost a smirk or a sneer, and then says, "I know. That is why I did it." She then steps back.
And so, to business, I guess.
"My lady." She puts a hand over her chest and kneels.
Never expected to be called that again, least of all by you. If your troops just join us en masse, it'll be too obvious. So, do as we bribe the other three to, and simply be elsewhere when the attack comes.
"As you command, my lady." She stands up and gives a bow of her head. Then she turns and begins to walk away. "I missed you."
Whoa! When she's out of sight, Vienna just wipes the sweat off her brow. Okay, that was easily the scariest of the bunch. She says in common this time.
Lorenzo does sort of nod, and he says, "I will admit, I initially did expect her to pull a weapon out there for a moment. It was why I stepped forward."
If she had, it would have taken maybe any three of us to take her down. So let's count ourselves lucky.
Still, are you well, Vierna? You seem distressed.
Better now.
Still.
Now I won't. Now I can be sure, or I won't have to kill anyone I actually like from the Syndicate.
I will admit though, you command better loyalty than your mother, it seems.
And that's not hard. Mother rules entirely through fear. And brainwashing. Quite a bit of brainwashing.
And you get a
I
brainwashing.
suppose
And
there.
you get- Sorry.
I suppose it doesn't take much. I suppose it doesn't take much to improve conditions, then.
And you need to spend more time with Alex. You would have such a good rant together.
We'll see.
Well, let's go stage a coup.
So you all head back to the camp. And preparations begin for the fight proper. The main army set to take the sections one by one by one, with a small force designed to push through any blockades they run into, so that they can instead focus on the main force of the army. The rest of you, Alex, Rira, and everyone else, you all head to the tunnels and begin to descend, preparing for what might be the true end. But that is not this story. This story is about a small group sent to deal with a set of archers that have been slowly picking off forces one by one from a section that they've already cleared.
Birds are weak to arrows.
So, Verlaine, Kovis, Lorenzo, and Irene, alongside Judah, that's it. Alongside Judah, you are asked to help out with this. Unfortunately, Judah, all your forces are busy helping with the main one. So you decide to step up and try and help out a little bit yourself. You know you won't do much, but you're gonna do what you can.
I mean, all I have is a little bit of magic that's useless, and some luck, and a javelin. That's all I.
Okay.
But hopefully that's enough.
Hold on, do these tokens not have sight? No, they have sight. So why is it not? Oh, I think I know what the problem is. I did not give myself control of the token. So I can't,
So,
give me a second, I've gotta...
I wanted to RP a little bit.
Sorry, I'm nearly done. There you go. So you guys can see?
I cannot.
Neither can I.
I can see just fine.
Give me a second. It appears your tokens did not set up properly.
At the very top left.
There we are.
Has
At the
sight.
very top left corner.
Has sight. So you can see Alar. And you can see Vienna. So is there anyone that can't see?
I'm good.
I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yep.
I'm good.
Alright. So, you guys can see the flight.
Judah can see it from above because he can fly.
You've seen the archers you've seen that the archers have holed up in the shopping district and are sniping from the rooftops. It will be quite hard to get close to them with the way the guards are protecting them. But you must.
Who then eventually flies down to tell them the bad news. You need to get rid of those archers. They're kind of holed up over in the rafters. They're not letting anyone through.
And we shall smite these unworthy peasants in the name of our Lord.
No. Okay.
How about we do this quietly so that we don't get...
Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
Very well. We will smite them quietly in the name of our Lord.
Lorenzo just has this just this tranquil smile on his face, as if he's just gone to his happy place as he just hears Kova stalk.
At the same time, Irene's eye is twitching every time Corvus talks.
Okay. By the way,
All right.
before you ask, he has dumped all. He has negative modifiers in all of his mental stats. Before you ask.
Oh my goodness.
Ow.
Oh goodness.
So, you guys can see the situation. MP is just there Mike. MP is just there so I can see because I'm too lazy to set up the token so I can see. So MP is just there so I can see. So,
Okay.
You guys can see them holed up in buildings, firing down at the armies that are currently taking the rest of the city. You guys have been tasked with pushing through the enemy line and taking out those archers. That square box is where you start. You can set yourselves in any orientational order you like there, and
As close as possible.
And decide on what your first course of action is. When you're ready, you can either roll stealth to try and sneak up, or roll initiative.
In out of character, I'm thinking this in this dumbass Triton just as charging at them would be a good distraction for the rest of you.
Out of
I mean,
character, I have a better plan for Corvus. How do you like being a giant monkey for a turn?
Gonna be up. One moment while I look that up, because I'm honestly not sure if that's better or worse than what you can already do.
While
Okay.
you do that, Becca, you were saying something?
I could try to charm one of the guards.
Also, I just want to bring this up because it makes me chuckle. Judah's only a CR 1/2.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
He's gonna die.
I know. He's not very hardy.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not a half. It's 1/4.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay, quick question. Will I still be able to rage if he polymorphed me into an ape?
You will not unless you were already doing it before you were polymorphed.
Okay, polymorph me after I rage.
Okay.
Okay. So, no one sneaking? No one trying to stealth? You're just gonna charge right in?
I will try to stealth, but it's not good. I don't want to put the concentration on it.
Ovis is not trying to stealth because in character because he does as he's too dumb to. Out of character because I figure it'd be a decent distraction for whoever is trying to stealth.
I know.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not rolling
actually-
some shit today.
I know Irene. will
Yeah, alongside
Guys,
Faye.
Alex, Grizzer was talking. You can talk up in a moment, okay? Grizzer?
I was gonna say, Irene is going to take the stealthy route.
Okay, roll it. Alex?
And it's garbage.
The same roll I got.
Alex, you wanted to say something?
I was going to say alongside Phil and Lorenzo will try to sneak.
Okay. Becky, you wanted to say something?
I also rolled stealth, but I rolled an 11.
Okay. Let me set your rolls so people can see them, actually. Let's see. Never whisper rolls. There you go.
Yeah, in public.
Now you can have no secrets.
Okay.
Alright. So let me just check something really quick. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. I'm just checking the passive perception of the guys. Alright. So, unfortunately, all of you failed.
Yeah, that's not a surprise.
Or weren't trying.
The call immediately goes out when you try to sneak close, and they're all preparing to fire at you when you get in range.
Oh no!
Roll initiative. Remember to click on your tokens.
Okay.
That's to advantage.
Oh jeez.
These rolls are purely shit today.
Yeah.
I've got it set to 2 GM for some reason. One moment. No, never whisper rolls.
Alright, so, we've got Judah, we've got Irene, we've got that. Okay, that should be everyone. Descending. Lorenzo, you go first.
Just need to check something right quick. Key point, bonus action. Doubled, Lorenzo will move about, I should wait for Kovas to get out front, yeah?
Up to you.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to plan this out with Wedwood.
Would you like me to put your turn after Grovis's?
I mean, I can imagine hit. I mean, out of all of us, you're easily the hardest to hit. So
true enough, and I also have my reaction. So, you know what, you'll catch up eventually. So I'll move about 30 feet here, and I'll use my action to take the dodge action.
All right. It's now the archer's turn, and the archers can fire. Yeah, that makes sense. So 150, and yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay.
If I get shot, I'll probably die.
So we've got 5. That's the guard one. Sorry. 5 archers. One of them is going to go to Lorenzo. Shot through the heart, and it's a miss. So that's a miss with a 10. Next up, Irene, you're gonna get a shot. 15.
Six, so that misses.
Okay. I'm gonna put another shot goes for Kovas. 21, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's gonna hit.
like, no, like when he's approaching them and just like cheerfully, and then when he gets hit, he like stares daggers at whoever did it. Who did that?
It was this guy right here.
I know that was in character.
I'm just
Just one.
Can you point him out to me again?
The green dot.
Okay.
Alright. So that's 3 attacks. Next one will go to Flame.
By the way, how much damage do I do?
You take 7.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit, Chihuahua?
No.
Okay. And the last one? Wait, there's 5, isn't there?
Yep.
Yeah, and I did 5 attacks, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I still have 1 more attack. Yes. 1 for Judah.
Oh, jeez.
A 19.
That hits.
You take 9 piercing.
How?
Is Judah down?
No, but I'm at 4 HP.
Why are you here?
She wanted to help, okay?
I wanted to help, okay?
You
I was not
Why did you
expecting
say
a
you're
death shot today.
you upgraded to level 10, right?
No,
not for
it's
her.
an NPC.
No, Judah isn't level 10.
Oh dear.
Their CR is 1/4.
You may want to run and hide then.
Oh, jeez.
So, why aren't you set in the center? There we go. This guy is going to move 30 here. This guy is going to move here. This guy is going to move, he is going to move here. This guy is going to move, and again, he's not. Why can tokens not be where I want them to be? He's going to move here. This guy is going to move here. This guy is going to move here. 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 And here. Actually, yeah, okay. So you get Lorenzo takes some attacks from the guards.
Still at disadvantage because he's dodging.
Yeah, but they have advantage because they're flanking you.
Mm-hmm.
Which means it's just a straight roll.
Against his 22 AC.
So
Oh, don't count her out.
1, 2, 14 and 15, they miss. This one near Kovis is going to, that's the archer, I want the guard. He's going to attack with his spear. 12, that's gonna miss, and, hold on, is it 30? No, it's 20, okay. So, that's out of range, that's out of range, okay. What about you? Okay, so this guard over here is going to throw his spear at Lorenzo. Out of 13, it misses. Alright, and that's their turn. Irene.
Okay. I can move 40 feet, which is down here.
On ground.
On the ground.
Okay.
And I really have nothing except maybe hide behind buildings so I avoid getting shot.
You're using a reach weapon, so you're in range to stab this guy.
Oh, this is an enemy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was an ally.
Everything that's not us is an enemy.
Alright, I'll just stab him with my trident. And I suck.
You
Is that
have
your
another. You have another
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah, I have extra attack.
Go on. Okay, so a 14 on the guard. You miss.
Dang it.
Kovis.
And like he's still he's still glaring at the guy who shot him. You filthy drag! And he goes into a rage, and the guard in front of him gets struck by lightning. He needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Wait, is it dex?
He fails.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's DC 17.
He fails. Fail.
Okay. Rage damage. That's 9. He takes 9 lightning damage.
Not including the rage?
Yeah. Ignore the rage.
Okay, so he takes 9 damage.
Yeah, and without missing a beat, he recklessly stabs the guy with his trident.
Okay.
Which is actually the same kind of pike trident that Irene is using.
All right.
So that's it.
Yep. You just shish kebab him straight up.
Yeah, and without even bothering to take him off, I am just running full tilt towards as the guy who shot me, and like taking a sweat. And as I pass by, I use my extra attack to take a swipe at this guy.
Alrighty, roll it.
Reckless, of course.
Okay, that's gonna hit. 6,
8 damage.
7, 8. Okay.
And then, like as that goes by, I'm just gonna keep going. I think that's enough. Yes.
Alrighty. Yeah, they. Okay. Elaine, it is your turn. Oh well.
Wow. This guy is really an animal. Let's make him one then. Fully just casts polymorph on Kovis to make him an ape. A giant ape.
You and like, no, like he's just like running, swinging it is trident over his head, like you filthy little. Like, there's an ape with lightning coming off him, like coming at this poor archer.
You're Kovis. Okay, you changed your name. That's why I couldn't find you.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go, Vienna. You should have seen it.
Yeah.
Pop up.
I'll switch it back to. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much.
You should have control now.
I can see that. Thank you very much.
Okay, let me just move your character over there. Oop.
Yeah, like
Bit
I
too
was
far.
here, I think. Yeah,
There
I
you
believe
go.
where I was.
Okay, and I will move 40. Oh, well, there's not a really good area. I'll move 40 down this way. Right about here. And I will use my bonus action to heal the injured bird with 2 d6s.
Okay, thank you.
And you also get 2 temporary hit points from it.
Alright,
Right.
roll it up.
There you go.
That heals me back to full.
And you got 2 extra temporary.
That brings me up to 13.
Okay.
Hold on.
Try not to die.
Judah, it is your turn.
Actually, 15, my bad. So, let me see if I can, I can move behind this building.
Uh-huh.
And he's panicking a little. He's like, please don't hurt me. I don't want to die today. And he's using Songbird.
Okay.
This guard has to make a, what is it? Charm person?
Yeah, I think the wisdom.
Yeah, it's wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wisdom. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a fail.
He is charmed.
Alrighty.
He is charmed by birdsong.
Oh, but she's so pretty.
Pretty
Alright,
bird.
Lorenzo.
Alright, so yeah, I imagine in between these two guys, Erlenzer is just kind of matrix dodging them. But yeah.
Your turn.
Oh, come on. stupid thing shrunk down for some weird reason. Anyway. So, yeah.
It's annoying.
He readies his quarterstaff, and first attack goes towards this guy right here.
Mm-hmm.
So, quarterstaff 1.
Okay, 13 will miss.
Alright, quarterstaff 2.
That'll do it. You straight
Alright,
up cave
and-
his head in.
Oh yeah, that's
And-
yeah. He's already been yeah, he already got stabbed by Lorenzo, so I softened him up for you a bit.
Corvus, yeah.
Yeah,
And for the guy on this side of me, I am spending a key action for Flurry of Blows. So I
Okay.
get to make 2 monk unarmed attacks against him.
Go for it.
Oh, for
That's a
God's sake.
miss.
this guy's magnet for net ones.
And that's a hit. You deal 6 damage. You break his nose.
Yeah.
It's now
And
your-
I hang on. I will kite around him. Nah, I'm sticking right there.
Okay. The archers are going to see the giant bloody ape, and they're all going to fire. So 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5.
They're
And-
all gonna hit kids.
Oh yeah, because his AC is 12, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you take 7 plus 12 plus 11 plus 11. You take 46 damage.
I take 23 damage. Remember?
Mm-hmm. I'm
Still
just
rich.
giving you the base.
Okay, 134. Got it.
Okay. Then this guard is going to go here. This guard is going to go here. This guard is going to go here. This guard is going to go. Oh, she's so cute.
Oh gosh, don't hurt me, please.
This guard is going to go here. And this guard is going to go here I guess. No. He's going to hold on. He is going to move right here. There we go. So 3 guard attacks to the ape. That'll be 1, 2, 3. I think all but the 5 will hit. So
I reckless attack last turn, so if you want that to be with advantage.
oh, okay.
Oh.
8 plus 8 plus 6 plus 8 will be 30.
Okay, another 15. That'll be 19 now.
Rizura, I said at the start, Ampere is so I can see, so I can see, and so I don't have to set up 5 different tokens to give me
Okay,
DM
okay.
sight.
Okay, you don't have to tell me over the speaker.
It's easier to say it than type it out while I'm doing my
Moving
turn.
on.
It's easier to say it while I'm doing the DM turn. That's all. So you are being flanked, Lorenzo. So that's an 18 and a 23.
The 23 will hit.
Okay, you take 11 damage,
Alright.
and that's
Hang on.
their turn. Irene.
Trident of fish.
Okay. That will miss.
I'll try again.
That will hit.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, you shish kebab the guard. He's done.
About time. And I think oh come on. I think I'll move over here.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Clovis.
And Ape Kovas does not even notice these enemy guards surrounding him. His focus is on this. I accept the attacks of opportunity.
Alright, so 3 attacks. Spear, spear, spear. So, let's see. They don't have advantage anymore, so they all miss.
Right.
A 7, a 10, and a 9.
I'm impressed.
Okay, so first things first. He has the storm aura goes off again. So this archer has to make another dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Why is
They
it marked
pass.
as- okay, they take 2 lightning damage.
Okay.
But and now, hey, smash recklessly.
Okay. That'll hit. Okay.
Hey, smash recklessly again.
Alright. And is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay. Filane.
So let me ask you to roll in concentration. Can I cast another spell as long as it's not a concentration spell?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Yep, you're perfectly fine on that.
Yeah. So if you want to throw fireballs or something, go ahead.
Yeah. I'll just do this too. Okay. I'm gonna cast Ice Storm, targeting this archer right here. So I'll hit this one.
It'll hit both of them?
Yeah, they'll definitely take the 7 bludgeoning, but they gotta make a dexterity save on half damage on the cold if they succeed.
Both of them?
It's a 20-foot spear on a 40-foot radius.
Okay. So they both take 7. And then I need 2 dex saves. Okay.
Yes.
Dex. 23 and an 8. So this
Wow.
second one takes 12 cold. And
Yeah, that will
this first one takes 6. Is that your turn?
I'm gonna heal the ape as a bonus action with
You can't. You
Bonus.
already used a spell.
Bomb
that's not,
Oh, right,
Yep.
right. Sorry. Yeah, you can do
and
that.
I'll use 4 d6s.
I think you can only go up to 2d6s with that.
No, it's no. I think it's up to half your at your druid level or less. So
Yep.
So right now you can go up to 5.
But you already used 2.
I have 10 in total, because that's how many I get in my pool.
Okay, I've been using it wrong this whole time.
Alright, well, roll it. Judah.
Oh, geez, I am not seeing any of these rolls for some reason.
I'm not seeing any.
You mean my rolls?
Well, not your rolls, but everyone else's rolls. My chat is lagging. Anyway, that's not important. What is important is that this yard is currently charmed by Judah.
Yes.
He's like, please don't let them hurt me.
Of course. I mean, no, I won't let them hurt you.
Okay, thank you. Say, you wouldn't happen to know what your group's plans are, right?
Oh, we're just here to, try and take down the units that are passing by and then get out so we can keep doing it.
Okay. And, you just... Well, obviously none of us want to die, so... Can you just try to call them off?
I mean, I'll try, but you guys did attack first.
I mean, that's totally fair.
He glances over and then he says, I think these guys want to surrender. The other guards go, fuck no.
Yeah, like
Judah face
like
palms.
the giant ape is just Hulk v Lokiing that archer in the background.
Judah just face palms.
God.
Moving on.
Lorenzo.
Oh, did you heal, by the way? I didn't see the roll for healing.
Yes, I did.
No, I'm talking to
You're
Corvus.
supposed to roll. I told you.
I'm supposed to roll it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're supposed to roll.
Okay.
You're the one casting it, so you roll.
Okay, now I heal. Okay,
And you get 4 temporary.
Lorenzo.
the 36. I'm just
Right.
gonna add health, like, it'll go away, a red away anyway.
Guys, Lorenzo.
But yeah, attacking this guy, staff attack 1,
Okay. That'll miss.
staff attack 2,
That'll hit.
Yeah, these boys have pretty decent armor.
yeah, no kidding. And another point, flurry of blows.
Okay. Yeah, that, oh, sorry, I blanked for a second and I didn't I read the quarter staff and the monk unarmed strike roll as one and the same because they both rolled the same number. My brain farted.
Mhm.
Yeah, the first unarmed strike, you just pull his head straight off his neck.
You snap his neck.
And, the 16 will hit a guard if you move to attack one.
Okay, so you know what? He's kind of on a roll at this point. He just kind of soldiers up to these two, and he just kind of like drive by him, decks this one.
Alrighty. Alright,
And
so
that'll be my
that'll
turn.
6, that'll be 6, and that'll be 6. And it's now their turn. So this guard's going to move here. This guard's going to move sure, here. This guard is charmed. This guard is going to move 5 feet closer. This archer is, hold on. Oh, there's it. They can move 30 feet, okay? So this archer is going to move 30 feet. As this archer is going to move over to there. This guy's going to move there. This guy's going to move there. Alright. So, the 3 guards are going to attack Lorenzo. Spear, spear, spear. 2 have advantage. So, an 18 and a 15.
Nah.
Okay. 1 will spear the ape. That's a 12.
That's just enough to hit me.
Okay. And now the 5 archers are going to fire right at the ape.
How much damage did the spear do?
8.
Oh, okay.
And because you recklessly attacked, they have advantage. So 5 longbow attacks to the ape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's see, we got a 22, a 25, a 22, an 18, and a 12.
Those all hit.
Okay. So you take 7 plus 8 plus 8 plus 9 plus 5. You took 37 base damage.
Okay,
Irene! It is your turn.
18.
I am going to wait. Yeah, I'm gonna move here and attack this archer.
That's a guard, but that's a miss.
There we go.
That's a crit.
Yeah, and you have advantage too because you're flanking. Okay,
so
you deal 6 damage.
Ow. On a crit.
Oof.
yeah,
That your turn?
that's my turn.
Corvus!
I'm still smashing this archer.
Alright. Ape, escape it up.
I remember that game.
It's an
That'll
awesome
hit.
series. I wish it would come back.
And, okay. So you bring your hand up and you straight up crush him to death.
Yeah, and then I just sort of like offhandedly swat at this one with another fist attack.
Okay. You smash him through an entire building.
Yeah. Oh, and this guy over here, he is within range of my Sora, so he's going to get zapped with lightning.
Okay.
That is 7 lightning damage that he will need to make a dex save against.
So a dex save and a fail. So he takes. Okay. So you all watch as this guy suddenly.
Hold on. My thing is set to whisper to the GM.
Okay, so
That's fine.
guys, I'm trying to talk. Okay, so you all watch as he suddenly jolts and begins to rapidly convulse, and then he collapses, dead.
Yeah, and then I'm going to. Okay, which archer should I charge?
You have
I'm gonna go.
Fiona, don't forget you have an intelligence of -2 at the moment. You have an intelligence of 7. Sorry.
Wow, you took. Congratulations, Phelan. You took the dumbest guy in Seaville and managed to make him even dumber.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay, now which should I? Now, only question is, should I go for these archers or these archers?
Just the first one you see.
These archers are within rushing range, so I'm going to go for them.
Alrighty.
That is my turn.
Elaine.
Alrighty. Let me do some measuring here.
Yeah. What's that?
It's my measuring sound. Don't judge. It's this long distance over here. Have you seen this?
Yes.
It's 120 feet. It's a long distance.
This is why I love
I can
spellcasters.
hear the distance.
You're fucking awesome, Deku.
I try. Okay. I'll find a way though. So first, I'm gonna move. Oh, that's not moving. That's my measuring stick. Move this way. Past guards. That just
sorry.
broke, dude. Are you broken right now? Are you gonna be okay there, bud? Bud, you'll be okay. I promise.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be okay. Okay,
I know,
I'm just gonna use this next.
Okay, I am sincerely missing the joke here, but I'm sure it's very funny.
No, it's just the noise he made. The more I think about it, the funnier it just gets to me.
Oh.
Just this.
I didn't hear it, so I didn't actually hear it, so I'll take your word for it.
Just reminds me of JonTron.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I somehow
think I
made
got-
within
Good,
wrist
Alex.
within distance.
So you teleported 60 feet.
Yes, as a bonus action.
Okay.
That is awesome.
You still have your action?
I still have my action, and I'm gonna ice knife this archer in particular.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit.
That should not be an attack. That's weird.
It is.
Oh,
It is an
yeah,
attack.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That hits.
Yeah. It's a weird thing that puts an attack.
Very effective move.
And it also deals. It should also.
does 2d6 X cold damage, so roll that.
Yeah. It's so weird. The thing's messed up whenever I do it, but okay. I'm gonna add it on there. There we go. And I'll just roll the 2d6 for this first time. Alright, so that'll be 9 if dexterity is not met.
He did succeed, so he doesn't take the cold damage, but, anyway.
He does get pierced.
Yeah,
Just the one
Matrix
piercing.
comes out of the way and just like
I know,
slices his.
I know, I've already subtracted that. Is that your turn, Alao?
That will have to be my turn. I did
Okay.
so much useful.
Judah!
Do you happen to know where your chain of command is?
Oh, they're in the castle.
Okay, thanks.
Happy to help.
Make sure they don't really shoot at me. I'm just gonna go roll the way over here.
Alright, miss.
And-
Take care. Oh, she's
Mister.
such a nice person.
He's gonna hide behind a building.
Oh,
That god seems really nice, and we're probably gonna murder him.
well,
Oh.
back to work. And he grabs his spear and gets a serious face on, ready to charge into battle again.
Let's see. Charm lasts for an hour.
Yeah, he's not gonna attack you.
No,
Yeah, that's
he's
fair.
just gonna attack everyone else.
But as soon as he gets hit by something, he's gonna know.
Lorenzo.
Alrighty. Well, these guys clearly haven't learned their lesson from the other two, so this guy going first. Quarterstaff one.
That will miss.
Even though
Oh, yes.
Irene's flanking.
You hit. I'm sorry,
Alright.
I thought you were attacking the other one.
Quarterstaff two.
Okay, so the first quarterstaff does knock that guy out. And the second quarterstaff does hit. So they take 8 damage.
Alright, and I'll save my key for a nah. 2 flurry of blows, 2 on monk attacks.
Okay. That'll hit. You crush the man.
Alright, well I still got the one. So I'll just
You're
just
within dashing distance of him.
Yeah, it
Actually,
looks like
you
he's
mean-
about to rush in.
Actually, you mean I'm within walking distance because of my unarmored movement.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Monk.
Yep. 50 feet.
Well,
Yeah, monk.
roll your
So
attack.
yeah, I'm
Go on.
sprinting up to this guy and just kind of like leaping haymaker him.
Okay, that'll hit. So this guy finishes waving off Judah, and is like, she was such a nice person. Well, back to killing the infidels, and then you just straight up deck him on the face, and he's like, dude, I was talking there. Ow!
And then he realizes he was charmed.
Hey! That bitch!
Wait a minute.
Just so you know.
That girl
Jude-
wasn't a girl at all.
Yeah, Judah's a guy.
So
The more you know.
it's the archer's turn, and the guards. And, you know what? Fuck Judah. He's going to make a range throw at Judah with disadvantage.
Well, he's trying to hide, so
You didn't roll stealth, though.
I should roll stealth.
Okay.
I rolled poorly.
Yeah. So, even with disadvantage, he rolled a 19.
That's still a hit.
You take 2 piercing damage.
Very
Ow.
effective.
There goes my temporary hit points.
He's also now unarmed, and so he brings his fist up and he says, "And you broke my nose. That's so rude."
Lorenzo just looks down, raises an eyebrow, and is like, really? You're going to challenge me to fisticuffs?
Well, I just threw my weapon, so yeah.
Alright,
Not
I'll
your
humor.
not his best move.
And
I
he
gotta-
just kind of, just flavor. He stows the staff away and he says, alright, I'll humor you. Cracks his knuckles and gets ready.
I heard that.
If I was smart, I would have become an adventurer, not a guard now, wouldn't have I?
Fair enough. Anyway, keep going.
Longbow. There's to the ape, does a 14 hit, Fiona?
A 14 does hit.
Plus 8 plus 7. The ape takes 25. The other 2 archers are going to fire at Alar and Irene because they're getting close. So, Alar does a 14 hit.
No.
Irene, a 9 will not hit. Irene, it is your turn.
Basically all I can do is just go. Oh, where did I have that? Ah, there it is. Just going over here, hide behind a building, and wait for an opportunity to go after one of these two archers here.
Alrighty.
Basically taking cover.
Do you use you can use your action to dash if you want.
True. I'll use that then.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
That's fine.
You.
Kovis. Hulk smash.
Oh,
There you go.
apes. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hit them both. So, just for flavor, I'm gonna attack each one at once, and I'm gonna be picking him up and bashing their heads together.
Okay.
Never mind, that one's not gonna hit.
Yeah. You still got more attacks though.
That is true. Good thing I attack recklessly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
a crit.
Roll it.
Yeah.
26 plus 9. Okay.
And here comes the giant fist.
And
Let's go.
that one was covered in lightning, so
Okay.
9 lightning.
Dex
hey, the
save.
raid properly now.
Okay, so he takes another 9 damage. This poor guy is having it rough. He's just being shook all over, and the ape then puts a wig on him, and pulls the dress over him. So now he's a damsel.
Yeah, I am King
Like
Kong.
King Kong.
I am just King Konging this completely right now.
Yep.
But he's still
I mean-
alive.
I was actually thinking of the Rampage games.
Oh my god.
Anyway, is that your turn, Vienna?
That is my entire turn, yes.
Verlaine.
What's your movement speed, Lorenzo?
My base movement speed is 50, and with Step of the Wind, or basically dashing, it'll be 100 feet.
Is Step of the Wind a bonus action?
Yep.
It lets him dash or disengage as a bonus action.
I still want to do it just for shits and giggles. Flame's gonna run up to Lorenzo as he was ready to actually do this brawl. Is it tap out, buddy? And I'm gonna teleport you about 60 feet this way.
You
Yeah,
can only teleport someone up to 30 feet.
Oh, it's only 30 feet?
Yep.
Damn.
You teleport yourself up to 60 feet. Anyone else is only up to 30 feet.
Okay, I got it. Well, it's not as
Hey, well,
funny, but there's still comedic relief. I'm gonna teleport you 30 feet away.
I'm perfectly fine with that. But yeah, as you say that, you just hear, what? And just cuts. What? So yeah, 30 feet,
Let me do it.
this way?
There. Okay.
Alright, gotcha.
Oh, hey! I get to live today. Sweet.
Oh, I don't teleport with him. I'm over here.
Okay. I thought it said it did. Anyway,
No, I can only do it once on. Well, I can do it myself too, can't I? Can I do it twice?
It's a bonus action.
It's a bonus action, but the action was to hidden path to teleport him.
so what is that your turn?
I'm gonna bonus action do it again and just teleport 60 feet away.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes, way over here.
Judah, you got nicked by a spear.
Ah, jeez. He's gonna fly into this house
Alright.
and close the door.
Close the door.
Lorenzo.
Alright, well, he was just teleported and he puts 2 and 2 together, and he probably, figures it out, sees this one guy over here, and he runs full tilt towards the question, is the archer up on a roof?
Yeah, but for the sake of things, there's no real. You can just climb up. It's not. I'm not gonna bring height into this.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
they
know,
were like,
but here's I was going to say it. There's a reason why I'm asking because it did.
I know, I'm just explaining it.
did
Go on.
Assassin's Creed climb all the way up there?
Go on.
Yeah, not.
He just straight up
Hang on.
runs all up the wall. He just
Sure.
straight up runs up the wall. He's a monk.
Yeah, monks can do that. That just full tilt
Go on.
till like runs vertically up the wall and
Alex.
towards the guy.
Alex,
Yeah,
go on.
sorry, just having fun.
You're fine.
Anyway, quarterstaff 1.
I meant just to start describing what you were doing, but that works too. Because you were just
I mean,
and
I think I kind of. Never mind. Basically, what Lorenzo does is he sees the guy and he runs full tilt up towards him and up the roof.
okay. Yeah, they both hit.
And lay the smack down with your quarterstaff.
Is that your turn?
Nope. Flurry of blows.
Yeah.
20?
Oh, that'll hit. And yeah, that'll hit too. Okay.
Alright, and
He's
that'll be my
looking
turn.
pretty beat up.
Wow.
Like, you've clearly ruffled his hair, and yeah, he's pretty.
Yeah, archers have a weirdly high amount of hit points.
That is so
Third.
weird compared to the guards.
Yeah.
Also, I
I
just
mean-
realized that they're supposed to make 2 attacks with their longbow, not 1.
Oh.
So, yeah. Oh well. He's actually going to drop his longbow and take out a short sword and take a swipe at you.
Yeah, you can just say that like they haven't had it entirely be moving among the buildings.
So, a 19. Will that hit?
Hit Lorenzo? Nah.
Okay. The other 2, yeah, they'll just, they'll make short sword attacks too.
You're talking about the ones surrounding me?
Yep.
like,
They
was
both
working.
miss, unless a 13 hits.
A 13 does hit.
Okay. You'll take 6 piercing. And this one is also going to take their short sword out and attack Irene with an 18. So if an 18 hits you, Grisora, you take 6 piercing.
Yeah, Dream, you're muted.
Dream.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it hits. I have 16.
Okay, you
You
take
said
6
six-
damage.
Alright.
I'm gonna do your turn.
I am going to do something I haven't done in a long time. I'm going to spin a superiority dice and use a maneuver disarming attack to disarm my opponent's short sword.
Alright.
Well, you declare that after you hit him. Just
Oh. Well, if it hits,
Roll
because
it.
I got the check.
Yep,
Yeah, you
that
did.
hits.
Alright. That's 20. And 1 less superiority dice. And turn that off so I can do the extra attack. And it hits again. That's 13. Wow.
You need to use your superiority dice more often, and battle masters are the best kinds of fighters for a reason.
Does it still do damage if it's to disarm Vienna?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
Like
I used my
anyone
first.
can
Okay.
disarm anyone can disarm. Battle masters are
I
just
just-
better at it.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
okay. So that is 33 damage.
No, it's 23.
33. The superiority die adds extra damage.
Okay.
Yes,
Is that your turn?
that is my turn.
Davis.
And I'm going to do another fist for each one ending combat with me. Reckless, of course.
That's a crit.
That hits. And which
That's-
one is that?
that was- that is towards the one who's already damaged.
Alright, you straight up crush him.
And okay, and then I bring my other fist down on the other one.
Okay.
15.
Miss.
Yeah. But he gets hit by my storm aura, so.
Okay.
You're...
He passes.
Then he takes only 4 damage.
Alright. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Helene.
Honestly, there's not much for me to actually do.
I mean, you
So-
have spells.
I know, but all these spells are actually going to hurt people or concentration. I don't want to use either one of those yet.
That's... Yeah. Druids
Oh.
have too many concentration spells.
They had too
Nice.
many late game.
You always have a cantrips.
I know. I was actually debating on using a cantrip.
Nothing wrong with that.
Alright, I am going to... Oh, whoa. Okay, never mind. I went to the other side for no reason. I'm going this way. And 40 feet.
Okay.
I'm going to use my bonus... Well, let me measure this real quick, just to make sure. Yep, it's way too far out. I'm going to use my bonus action to teleport 60 again.
Okay.
Or teleport right over here in particular.
Alright.
It teleports behind you.
And I will use Primal Savagely.
Alright.
Is
Oh, that's a miss, but it was a good attempt.
Alright. Judah, you were indoors. Do you do anything?
I'm gonna hide.
Why are you here?
Alright.
This is a terrible mistake.
Comedy relief. Lorenzo.
Yes.
Yeah, like, there's a reason diplomats don't go onto the battlefield. This is the reason.
Just Judah runs inside and hides under the table.
Sure.
I'm sorry. Anyway,
You're
continuing on.
It is your turn.
All right, getting this guy quarterstaff.
Alright. You crush his head in.
All right, and Lorenzo kicks the body off the roof, and he
But
go and too far on that one. You think Irene's got this one?
I think so.
All right, well, actually, Neko, would you like some backup or?
I need help. I am gonna die to this one guard.
Oh,
It's
dear.
gonna be over.
Alrighty, well,
I just have to take a screen cap of this. Just me, it'll make sense later.
all right, well, one key point for Step of the Wind, Dash's bonus action.
Hello again.
He just came hurtling at that guard at Mach 5.
Oh god, he's back!
Oh god, he's back!
Alright.
Lorenzo says, "Miss me?"
No.
Alright, quarterstaff 2.
Yeah, he's dead.
You smack him when he's unconscious.
Oh hey.
Hello.
That was fast.
Yeah.
So, beers after this?
Oh, I don't drink, but I do like to smoke some good herbs if you want to be on that.
Sure,
You see
why
Judah
not?
peering through a window and he's like, is he gone?
Alright, that's my turn.
So, the archer's going to pick up his weapon. And then he's going to, swing at Irene. And he's going to miss. The other archer will attack the ape. And also get an 8. So he misses.
Well then.
Irene, it
No,
is
like,
your turn.
Basically, the ape just catches the sword as he stabs it and grins.
Tried
Alright.
another fish. Okay, that is 11.
Okay.
And
roll your second
do I?
attack.
Okay.
That's a
Ooh,
crit.
Okay.
And much better than last time.
So you leap into the air, bringing your trident down, and you slam it through his head, impaling him into the ground.
In the meantime, as she did this, some viscera got splattered on the roof, and Irene steps on it, much to her distaste. I really must look into these human things called shoes. Something tells me I wouldn't have to worry about stepping into this.
Govis, how would you like to do this?
Okay, this is a fist attack, but really I'm just picking him up and actually, do you mind if I? Make? I'm actually gonna make this the rock attack. Basically, I'm picking him up and just yeeting him in through a palace window.
Okay. So, the big ape lifts up the archer. He's going, oh, and you just straight up throw him straight through the window. It crashes open, and you just hear this enraged, Diana. And yeah, he's out of the combat because he was thrown through a window. So.
And he's also very dead, I imagine.
Yeah. Combat is now over.
Once everything begins to settle down,
yeah, like
Juno finally.
You can still hear the sounds of combat in the distance, but for now, the fighting where you are has completed. Guys, I'm trying to set the scene. There's still fighting going on in the city, but you guys are, for the moment, free to roam around your area, and you've completed your mission.
He's just gonna go, like, Kovas is just going towards the fighting noises.
I'm gonna drop polymorph on him the minute he tries to leave.
He
like,
just
his
keeps...
face plants to the ground without taking so much of a ding.
Oh god.
Yeah, he keeps charging at the fight. Like, he's still just as fast as when he was an ape.
Honestly, I know you're going to be tempted to say I'm worried about him, but don't be. That idiot somehow inexplicably has always come out of danger almost completely unscathed. He will be fine.
Becca, you were saying something?
I think you created a monster.
Feline doesn't respond, except the response that Judah would get would be like a snot puddle coming from his mouth, signaling he's asleep still.
Irene pokes the snot bubble with her trident.
What? I thought the fight was over.
It is, but you shouldn't be sleeping on the battlefield.
I know I wasn't of much help, but I did manage to glean a little bit of information from this guy.
Oh?
He said that his commanders are currently holed up in the castle.
Well, I suppose that would stand to reason.
Also, he threw a spear at me once the charm wore off.
Also, there was one other thing you found, by the way, Becca.
Yep.
In the building, you noticed that there was actually people still inside, cowering in a corner. The city hasn't been evacuated.
Oh my god. There are still people in here.
It hasn't been evacuated?
No. Need to get them out.
Well, I mean, and they, I mean, at least they get front row seats to that. It's to the ape.
Sure enough. But yeah, with that in mind, Lorenzo does start thinking. Okay, well, I'll return to camp and inform everyone. I'm sure they'll be able to carry on the message to the main groups. I'll be back in a moment to help with the evacuation. You all start getting to work, okay?
Okay.
And then he goes back to sleep again.
And that is where we're
You know
going
what?
to end. Yeah, go on, Alex.
Lorenzo just sighs and he says, "You know what? He deserved it. He pulled his weight in that fight." And he just lets Flame just continue to sleep as he goes off.
And that
He
is
is
where...
covers
sleepwalking.
away.
Sorry.
Go on.
I said he is sleepwalking into random houses now. And that is all.
And that is where we're going to end this week's session. I hope you all had fun.
I had fun.
That was fun.
It was fun
it's been
being
so
comic
long.
relief.
Complete idiot like that.
So, thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you next week, where we're going to be stealing from a vault to pay for certain things that happened in this session. Yay!
Yay! And hopefully
hopefully they steal from the vault.
And
That would
hopefully
be
I'll be
awkward.
able to join in and bring back a very old friend.
Yeah.
Anyway, have a wonderful evening, everyone. Bye-bye!
Goodbye!
Bye.
Good night.